Denver Hops took on the Colorado Cutthroats. Both teams come into the game with pretty similar records. We start off here in the top of the first. This will be a base hit over to the left side by Laria. That brings up James Barella. He grounds this one to Reichelt at short. Easy flip. 6-4-3 double play for the Cutthroats. That brings up Diltz, the third batter of the game. And he hits this one to Reichelt at short, and he can't field it cleanly. So it says single. Brings up Grady. And Grady will crush this one to right field. And it's off the wall. Diltz will score from first to make it 1-0 Hops early. Brings up Henry Zybarth. And he'll flare this one into left field. And he's held up. Next batter strikes out in the inning. For the Hops, they do get one run. We go to the bottom of the first. Shreyas Christian leads it off for the Cutthroats. And he'll take that walk. Brings up JT Flayhive. Flayhive, we got walked. So we got runs at first and second with no outs. Bringing up Kyle Newman. And Newman will hammer this into left field. Christian rounds third. He scores to make it 1-1 at the bottom of the first. Mark Link will strike out looking. Brings up Graham Bond. And he'll look at that curveball for strike three. So 2 runners on with 2 outs. Brings up John Holly. And Holly will crush this into left center field. And this ball drops, bringing in JT Flayhive. And Newman to slide, making it 3-1 Cutthroats. Off the double of John Holly. Up his Nix is Reichelt. He hits this one down the third base line, bounces right over the bag. Holly will score from second. Reichelt in for a stand-up double, 4-1. Andy Dobb now up to bat. And he'll line it into left field for the base hit. Reichelt's hold up at third, bringing up Jimmy Harold. And Harold will crush it into right field. This ball's deep. And it dings off the foul pole for a 3-run home run. Cutthroat's off to a fast start. A slow trot around the bases makes it 7-1 Cutthroats in the bottom of the first. Cutthroats wouldn't score it for the rest of the inning. We now head to the bottom of the second. Shreyas again leading the inning off. And this ball will be not caught by the third baseman. It's going to be ruled an error. The sun was in his eyes, but he should have caught that. Next one. Dribble to first base. Bobbles it. Pitcher's not there in time. Shreyas beats it out. It's going to go down as an error on the first baseman. Kyle Newman will hammer this one after JT Flayhive gets a walk. Newman will put this in the outfield for a double, making it 8-1 Throats. Next 2 batters would strike out for the Cutthroats. We go to the top of the third. Barella will get a single for the Hops. So 1 out. runner on first base. That brings up Grady again. He had the double in the first inning. And he again hammers it deep. Diving play out there by Holly in center. Can't make the catch. This ball will roll to the wall. Barella will score from first base. Grady in for his second RBI double of the game. Makes it 8-2. Cutthroats. They don't score for the rest of the inning. We head to the bottom of the third. Jamie Harold shows his great game today. He'll take a walk. It's the only thing that happened. And then Harold will take off from first base and slide in for the stolen base. He would be stranded there as we head to the top of the sixth. Barella will hammer this into center field, and John Holly with a diving catch to make a nice web gem. We go to the bottom of the sixth. Jimmy Harold up again. And he will hit a double. So that makes him 2 for 2 on the day with 1 walk. We go to the top of the seventh. Long pause. This ball will be hit Reichelt at short, and they turn their second double play of the game. 6-4-3 double play. We head to the bottom of the seventh. Cutthroats still have the lead. Big lead. After 2 straight outs for the Cutthroats, John Holly comes up to bat, and he hits a single. So a 2-run rally the Cutthroats are going to start here. Brings up Reichelt. And he'll also hit a single. So we now got runners at first and second with 2 outs. Bringing up Andy Dobb. And he will get plunked to load the bases for Harold. That new pitcher in for the Hops. And Harold will hit this one into find some gap, some green. Brings in Holly to make it 9-2. Cutthroats. Wes Gaunt will take the walk. Brings in another run. So an RBI walk by Wes. Has his 3rd walk of the game. Brings up Kellen Flayhive. And he will get in on the action. His first hit of the game. He goes 1 for 4 on the day. It's 1 RBI. It's now 11-2. Cutthroats. They need 1 more run to put in the 10-run mercy rule. Strayos Christian, top of the order. It's a wild pitch. And Harold will trot in from third base, and that will do it. Cutthroats win this one 12-2 via mercy rule. Jimmy Harold gets Cutthroat of the week. Going 3 for 3 with 2 runs, 4 RBIs, a homer and a double, 1 walk, 1 stolen baseman. Zach Scott pitches a complete game, 7 innings, 7 hits, 7 strikeouts, 1 hit by pitch, 2 earned runs. Cutthroats snap their 4-game losing streak.